Hello, I think. Very possibly. We could have started already. For all I know, this stream has begun. So, I am Gavin. I'm from TRDQ. And I want to just say thank you to everyone who's come here. I saw there was people waiting for me in the thing, which is crazy. The second this started, my neighbours came home and my dog went bananas. So you are going to hear my dog Toby at some point. That's just inevitable. And I'm going to just probably ignore it and power through rather than go and shout at him. You know, all the usual things you do that makes a dog worse. Can everyone hear me okay? Everyone, is that coming through loud and clear? Let me know in the chat there. Yeah, all good. Before I get into the glad handing part of it, I want to make sure that you can hear me with my, disingenuous thank yous. Let's see here. I mean, I'm assuming that everyone can hear me. There we go. Sound is good. Thank you. I've got a new system set up here. New stuff. Also very visual. Very visual. Yeah, a little too visual. A little too RAF. Check this though. Look. We're going to be looking at some Blokees. Camera switch and everything. I'm like, I don't know, trying to think of another YouTuber I respect. It's not likely, is it? Yeah, so that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to have a look at the Blokees Defender version 5. That might have come from Blokees. I don't know why they don't want you to know that, but it might have come from them. Either way, whoever sent these, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's very fancy, isn't it? But we're not going to get to that straight away. God knows, we're going to say hello to everyone because it's just nice, isn't it? It's just fucking the way it is. So I'm going to go through them, right? That's just how it is with the start of a stream. If you've never been to a stream before, I just want to say thank you to the people who were waiting beforehand. Like Grumpy Goat came in. They're not even awake right now, but they put in a message to say that they hope the stream goes well or something. I didn't really read it. Ziboto, yeah, so yeah, this Blokees set is not what kicks off Little Mini Bruticus, but we've already had Brawl, but we're going to get some more pieces in this set, which is cool. Nick Cooper, hello. A G&T Lego 1989 Batmobile. That's good because, as you may know, my wife is a big fan of Lego, in particular Batman stuff as well. That and Star Wars. So she's, yeah, it's I'm all too aware of what an endeavour it is building that. A double time for Blokees with Gavin. Hello, Lord Soundwarp. Hello, sir. Good. Thank you for coming along. Jiggy McHugh. Mick Holohan. I thought it was hologram. I was like, oh my god, technology. The Washbrook Show, pot noodle, a cup of tea, I'm ready for the show. What flavour of pot noodle, please let me know. I do judge people very harshly on whatever pot noodle it is that they choose. Reception, hello. Good to see you. Colin O'Donnell. Rorschach Kovacs. Oh my god. He's Bot Bonanza, where have you been? I haven't heard hide nor hair in a long time. Good to see you. Delta Trion, we love our Blokees overlords. I feel bad about being such a shill for Blokees, but I fucking love them. I think they're great. It's like it's almost as much. I got a little beer, a little Tennant's Light. You got to support your local brewery, everyone. Who else did we get? I'm sure I've missed some people here. Andrew Turnbull's there somewhere. Amazing Crapo, Eddie Webb, Lynn Shades. I'm going through them now. I'm just getting battered through them. Andy from TF The Show's there. Celebrities are in this chat. Ladies and gentlemen, the Infinite Review, I don't know about that. Could you explain what it is we're going to be doing here tonight? We're going to be having a fantastic time. Alright? I've got it all. If I want to go away, I'll say that. If I want to show the Blokees, I'll do that. And if I want you to look at me, really look at me, I'll go to that one. But yeah, it's a stream of consciousness essentially. Yeah. There's Bison Dolls as well. TRDQ and Defenders on a Wednesday after. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? Oh, another person's been caught by the Warhammer. Nah, it's a shame. Yeah, you want to get on B Sky. Get on Blue Sky. B, it's good. Well, it's alright. It's as good as it's going to be doing that stuff. Yeah, but anyway, thanks very much for coming, everybody. We're going to get stuck into these because that's what we're going to build them as well, like on stream. So, like that might take a while. There's what 12 of these fuckers, ish. So we'll find out. Usually I open them nice for the videos. You know, you can kind of fold it in so it looks like it's sold in a shop. But we're not going to do that today. We're just going to get tore in. Like so, and we're not even going to look at who's in the box, etc. too much because I want this to be a bit of a surprise, a bit of a journey for everyone. So I'll pop those down there. The box as it stands right now, and inside each cigarette box, we've got a little Defender version 05 with all the lads and that on the back. So yeah, we're just essentially going to open these up. We'll have a chat, have a laugh. For God's sake, for once in your life, will you just think about having a laugh? I'll put those down there for now. I know the box is pretty good, eh? A lot of people tend to think that the box is just a pain in the arse and that they've made them hard to get into, and that's true. I don't really have nails as such, but we'll get into this. Oh, Zevniel, thanks for keeping company on my train journey. It's fine, no problem. You're doing me a favour by showing up, as is everyone. There we go. Wonder how we do this. Do we do this like those people that do the Pokemon cards and we try and really make it, like we try and build drama into what is just opening a little dolly? Who are we going to get? Do you know when the little losers release? Will I be stuck longingly looking at swindle images? Well, the release window for talking about them was yesterday. So I was told, you know, keep this stum. Not by anyone. I wasn't told by anyone specifically, but I got a general impression that I shouldn't be talking about these things until yesterday. And so I've got to assume they'll be out very soon. So, yeah, we've got the box. Inside the box, you've got a bag. Sometimes you get more than one. I can't even do a reveal. They're double-sided with the instructions. And you also get some silica gel, in case you're hungry. But there's no point in messing around. Let's get right into this right now. Yeah, Blokees are doing Pokemon now, which is mad, isn't it? Well, Gavin's biological dad being one of the boxes. Chris McFeely. Well, this is our first guy. I think that should show up okay. We have, that's a bit bright, isn't it? It's Shattered Glass Soundwave. Would you rather see this first as an audience? Would you rather see this part first or open it up and figure it out that way? I mean, I'll know, but it's for your enjoyment, you know? It's for your... That's not a nice sound, is it? Do you know what got me to, yesterday or the day before was Missing Link RC comes in styrofoam. I'd forgotten about the pleasure and the curse of taking a toy out of styrofoam and that little squeak and you go, oh! It's incredible. Long may that continue. Let's see, what are you saying here? So we're going to open first, open up the silica gel, just spread that around. You think I should do that? Open up the bag first, and then you can all say in the chat, "It's shattered glass, Gavin. I know." You know how fucking you go on. Blokees' offerings for Sensei, it intrigues me. Yeah, I think there's obviously they're really branching out into other stuff, but everything's been great so far. Again, massive shell. for Blokees. Bag first makes for great suspense, and I guess for video. Yeah, you'd see that's the content brain of Lord Soundwarp right there. Okay, I'm going to go into the cam. I'm going into the cam. There we go. Could this do with being zoomed in, do you think? Again, this is more of a bug hunt than anything else. I'm like, let's sort all this out. Could have done this on off stream, couldn't I? Advanced. Can I even zoom in? A little. That's zoomed in a little bit, isn't it? Oh, fuck off. That zoomed in a little bit. That zoomed in enough. Okay. I'm telling you, B, you want to get on the Blokees gravy train. So, let's just start building. So obviously, we know who this is already. That's been spoiled. I'm going to try and stay honest on this and just try and build this, not go off camera like this, start building them like here. I'm going to try and my best to keep this as good as it can be. Put in Soundwave's little, but yeah, look at he's got his little headband. That's good. I like it. Again, I don't even mind so much when they start doing repeats of characters because for the most part they're still a lot of fun. Get the back end on here. Ugh. So what's everyone been up to? I know it's only midweek. I'll again, not to brag too much, but I'm off as of today until Monday. I've taken the next 2 days off to sort through my Transformers collection and try and figure out what I'm going to get rid of because I'm doing a big clear out. And then it's my wife Lindsay's birthday on Saturday as well. So a double celebration. She hasn't taken any time off, but I have because I wanted to. So yeah, we're just pulling together the legs here. If you've never built a Blokie, it's very soothing. I'm almost, I have to force myself to remember that there are people watching me do this. Otherwise I would just keep my mouth shut, which would be a nice change of pace. Ugh. I don't know. I'm not going down the route of speed building because I'm stupid and it's not possible for me to speed build. But these things don't take long. At most it'll take 2 or 3 minutes to build a Blokie. I did stumble over that a little bit. Hope no one noticed. Get the arms built here. The Soundwave's a fairly simple one. There's a few, obviously we've had a few Soundwaves before, but I am very excited at some of the ones that have appeared on the box. And I shouldn't be because I'm 43, but when you see certain characters you just go, "Fuck yes, they're doing X." Or you say their name. Your call. And I think that's more or less us. Get his little thing on the shoulder and then put his gun in his damned hand, and there we go. We have Shattered Glass Soundwave. That is nice. Look at it, the little thing on the back of his head, the way it's tied. Again, it's little things like that you don't feel like too much of an idiot for having the same mould a couple of times because there's enough differences and little extras like that and different applications of stickers. It's good. I like it. That is a nice. I don't really care for Shattered Glass that much, but yeah, that's nice. It's one of the less egregious of the designs. Yeah, so there he is, the wee man, in a different kind of lighting, which I think is probably better than what we've got on the other one. Reception, you had your birthday yesterday. My goodness. Well, happy. Let me be the first to say, you know what? Happy birthday. I do love to brag. I absolutely love to brag. So, yeah. So I guess the second-hand Transformers. Lindsay will usually get my Soundwaves, Shockwaves, Starscreams. She prefers the evil side of life. She's a big collector of Lego Star Wars. She loves all the Imperial stuff. So yeah, just an evil person, evil woman, devil woman. Don't speed build, don't speed build, please. I've had 6 pints. Yeah, it's hard not to. You're like, what's the balance? I guess we're going to find out. What is the nice balance here between speed and entertainment, if you can even call it that? I do like the other blocky stuff they've been doing. I like I got some of the Pokemon ones. I've got what do you call? I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but I like some of them. So it's not Snorlax, big pink guy, big doofus. You know the guy. That guy, that was good. I got like a little Squirtle. Great. I got some Minions ones because I thought they were funny. They come with little sets that you can little scenes for them to be in. Very nice. Even if you think that's insipid. An art play set would be great. Yeah, I think they're overdue. Blockies are overdue a play set or some kind of system in which to display, like that works within the fiction of the Transformers by Hasbro, the toys. Okay, there's a bag. I'm not going to tell you who's on. Well, I'm not even going to look at the card. How about that? I won't even look at the card. Which I think is very nice of me. Slowpoke, yes. Yes. I've been called worse. Alright. I think this is about as close as I want to get with this webcam. It's not. I mean, that's alright. It's just these parts are very small. Don't blame me is what I'm saying. Blame how small these things are. So yeah, let's see if we've got our predictions as to who this might be. I think you might crack it fairly quickly. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. God, what an absolute arsehole I am. That's interesting. So, Jetfire. It is Jetfire. But check that, right, okay, I'm going to go here for the main detail. So, little Jetfire. Oh, but it's his mask version. Oh, I like the other version. Well, look, how about we turn the head around and then you've got the little unmasked version. Isn't that cool? That's cool. That's good. That genuinely surprised me, which I think speaks a lot to where my life is right now. But yeah, that's cool. I'm into it. You get to a point with these though where you're like, okay, the legs are all pretty much the same. I know what I'm doing here. Let's just get through these parts. Oh no, wait. After having just said that, I'm like, shit, have I messed this up already? No, I have not. We don't mess things up on TRDQ. We have happy accidents. Whoa. Yeah, I'm not a big. You's into Jetfire at all? I've never been a big fan of Jetfire. I think it's because I missed the majority of the initial G1 thrust. Not the character, not the band, but I've never really been mad for Jetfire, if I'm honest. I always thought he was a bit on the dull side. Doesn't even turn into like a big snake or something, you know, he turns into like a fucking just a jet, big deal. Do you know how many people we've got around here that can turn into jets? Get out of here, kid. Okay. Ah, so he's got little round shoulders. That's different as well. That's good. Whoa. He's got eyes in the back of his head. That is funny. You know, I'm not going to tell you it's not funny. The legs and arms are nearly always the same. It's just the heads and reverse. Yeah, it's like you just kind of get into the rhythm of it, and it helps to build them. It helps to make sure that we're getting to do this pretty quick. So that's good. Ugh. And then lastly, we're putting on the little jetpack. Ah, see, so that hides the right. The jetpack hides the other head inside. And there he is. So you can turn it round and yeah, where's the other face? It's not there, mate. What are you talking about? Oh, I thought I saw another face. Well, you didn't, okay? They should have had two heads. No, I like this. I think this is better. I think this is simpler. And that's why these sets are so good. Because they're tiny and they're simple and they're fun. So there we go, a little Jetfire. I like it. I like it. Suddenly I'm not supposed to like it. Alright. Well, that's fine. Oh. There we go. That's good. So has anyone picked up anything good recently? This is what one of the things that I like about being able to do streaming at any point. I know I haven't done one in a long time, but I'm always like, what are people picking up? What are they buying? What have you got recently? Has there been any good fun Transformers pickups? Old stuff, new stuff? Have you tried out the new Cyberworld stuff yet? Things like that. I'm like, let me know. Let it be a stream of consciousness, you know? At least you don't have to paint them. That's another great thing about Blokees, yeah. You just do them, build them, look at them, you say, that's nice. Poof, next one please, thank you. I guess it does help, you know, when you've got an attention span as short as mine. These things are simple. I wouldn't even say they're disposable because I've kept every one of them. I still have every Blokey so far anyway that's been available to me. Incoherent Babbler got Studio Series 105 Mirage from Rise of the Beasts. Bit insane, but I got, yeah, I like that. I'm pretty sure I've got that one. Yeah, I do. It's good. I liked it. The car mode's lovely. Last week I got a couple of Galaxy, Blokees, Blitzwing and Ramjet. Yeah, Blitzwing for me is the standout by far. Excellent. Let's see. Oh, I'm not looking at the card. I'm not looking at the card. I'm going to be on this journey with you. Okay, so I'm not looking at the cards. I hate this insinuation, this rumour that's been going about that I've been looking at the cards. And nothing could be further from the truth if I'm honest. I've been really honest with my audience. Okay, here we go. I wish the lighting was better on this. It's very harsh, isn't it? Like the white balance or something needs to change. Again, something that probably could have been sorted out ahead of the stream. But I think to point that out would be rude. A little bit rude. Okay, let's do it. Let's open this up and figure out who we are building. Oh, well, okay, right, fair enough. That makes sense considering what's going on. Let me pull out the little card in case this is more complex than I anticipate. Let's see, what have people been picking up? My recent bots. 86 megs. It's good. It's growing on me. I was a little bit, I don't know, I had mixed feelings when I first got it and when I reviewed it, but now I'm kind of like into it. I pulled this from that Centurion set that came with all the different accessories, and it fits. So I thought that's nice. That's nice. Very good. What else? What's been happening? TF1 Starscream and Venom, yeah, that's I need to get as well. Grabbed one of the 17 quid run-amucks from Forbidden Planet. Yeah, they're good as well. Like, again, it's certain toys you're like, that's a good toy if it's cheap. You know, it's a shit toy if you're spending 29 quid on it or something. Ultraman and Gridman toys, Diaclone. Look at A-Double's fancy, look at that. Picked up Kingdom Air Razor and Legacy Skullgrind. Okay, like that went from a shuddering high to a dizzying low. But yeah, there's a lot coming. Roadbuster Magnus, the animated one, that's incredible. I love that. That was my Magnus for a long time because I didn't have access to the original, the blue version. Okay, let's just build this guy. Let's build it. Okay, let's see how this works. We have instructions here. And I'm going to follow them. You'd think that the vehicle modes are obviously a lot simpler. But there's a deception in that. which I think is funny. I think that's funny. Let's see. God, these things are so small. It's very difficult to see what you're actually supposed to do. Ah, okay. I've got you. You bastard. So this should go. This is this way. God, I can't believe I'm having trouble with this. That goes in there. And that plugs in there. Are you mad? That'll never work. It'll never work. No, I think I've screwed this up. This streaming lighting's not good for these old eyes of mine. This is what happens when you get to my age. You start to go, is this the right bit? Especially when it's all white as well. So that clucks in there. One of the things I would say about Blokees, right? Now, you know me, massive shill for Blokees. But they do like to print really dark colours on dark images. Like they'll print black on dark purple. And I'm like, is that the right place to go? Is that should that be going in there? I don't think so. That doesn't feel right. Does that go there? And this plugs in here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm putting this to the side until I can put some more light on the situation. Never get old, folks. Never consider getting old. I'm going to open this up real quick. And I'm going to come back to that one when I can put it under some light and actually have a look at it. Because, yeah, printing black on dark purple is not good, Blokees. And from an accessibility point of view, that's no good. Yeah, I know. Imagine pulling out the instructions on a fucking Blokee, but still. Hooah! There we go. Next bag. Not looking at the card. I've trained myself to look at the card. And now, okay, all right. I think this may be, we're in fan favourite territory here. We get an idea of who this guy is. I wouldn't mind getting some of that lobster DNA. I've heard a lot about that recently. Maybe it's time. When's Gavin going to get his due? I've heard a lot of people ask recently. And I mean, it's a question I'd like, an answer to myself. But it's not likely to happen, is it? Not this lifetime. Oh, this is quite a... He's got the two-tone legs. Those grey feet. Whoa. There we go. The good thing is the thighs are different to the forearms here, because I find sometimes you get them mixed up with the other sets. I find I do anyway, but as I say, I am medically stupid. So let's try that. Oh, this is nice actually. Try not to put the crotch on backwards like I do in every one of my videos. Does it matter on this guy? Not really. You put the crotch on backwards. Oh, did I? Okay. Anyway, get these shoulders on. Ugh. Have we had Monkey Mania this year? Well, I mean, not to be rude, but it happens in May. That's why it's called Monkey Mania. So, maybe. That's kind of wordplay that you're going to find a lot of on this channel. There you go. This isn't the most action-packed stream I can think of, but God knows it's funny. There we go. And we're going to get his little gun. And there he is. A little side swipe. That's good, isn't it? He's got his rocket. And his little jetpack. I wonder if you can take that off and put it on an Optimus. I wonder if you can take this off and put it on an Optimus, folks. We just have... No, in fact, I don't think you can. I've got an Optimus here. This is a double. Yeah, it's not happening. Ah, it's a shame. Ah, it's a shame. Not the end of the world, folks. Once again, fans overreaching and wanting things that are just not possible. Yeah, Sideswipe's good. I think so far, so good on these guys. Although none of them have been fan favourites of mine. And this being my stream, I think that's a bit of oversight on Blokees' part. I've built Sideswipe incorrectly. That's okay. One of the best things about the Transformers community I've found is they're not very attention. They're not attention seeking. They're not detail oriented, and they remain quiet if they spot something. So it's fine. You live and learn. I would like to send some monkeys I found to you for next year. Please do, if you please email askrepugnus@gmail.com. That's askrepugnus@gmail.com. And we can sort that out. I would love to get more monkeys because I'm always worried about... Thing is, right, I've got an abundance of Optimal Optimus. I've got like 5 or 6 different third-party ones. And I've never been a big fan of the mold, but I recognise it's, it's videos, it's for videos, it's content to make. I'm not looking at the card, so I'm training myself to look at the card here. I'm going to put it down over here, and I'm not going to look at it. Okay? Let's see. Okay. Let's do it. I'm looking at it. Only the main... Oh yeah, ball jointed missiles all the way. They should be doing this. I can't wait to see whom is next. Philip. It's Swuntle. I'm not even letting the chat guess, because that is just Swindle's body. That's his hot body. Okay, think I'll be able to get my fucking old man head around this one. Let's have a look at the instructions first. Just to make sure, because you never know. Again, arrogance comes with fame, doesn't it? Arrogance comes with success. I don't want to assume anything on this one. God damn, Blokees, you really do expect a man to be not 43 and have good eyesight. Let's get this together. Come on, you. Oh, other way. There we go. Ugh. We have a front bumper, which goes here. And a back bumper. Oh no, it's not the back bumper, it's the... Oh, that's good. I didn't expect it to have such coherence. Get its little guns together on either side. Plug in the back. Get in there, you sod. And there we go. It's Swindle. It's Swindle. You can't say that's not Swindle. All of a sudden you can't say Swindle. That's good. So obviously this is the start of them giving us the vehicle modes for the Combaticons so that we can make a Bruticus. Hopefully this time without the problems of getting the kit to put it all together would be very nice. I think they have to have learned their lesson in terms of how much money there is to rinse us off, you know, with by making these things available. Just make them available. I mean, I don't run a company. I don't know how you run a toy company, but make them available. That's my business advice. Shondo Gecko, friend of the show. Friend of the show. Hello, Shondo Gecko. What would your fantasy book for the next wave? I am, as you may know, a massive fan of things like Headmasters, essentially. I would love there to be a headmaster gimmick involved in some way, shape, or form. I would love. They could do Pretenders, no problem, and I would love that. Plastic shells, put in a Blockee inside it, absolutely. But I want Weird Wolf, and I want Skullcruncher, and Mindwipe. They would be my top ones that I would want. I want those. I want essentially. Can you give me the Rebirth cast? I don't think that's too much to ask. Yeah, there's quite a few. Is there a peg hole under the grill? I couldn't tell. There is a peg for Swindle. There's a peg hole underneath the grill, so you could plug it into Optimus Prime's back, which you couldn't do with Sideswipe's jetpack. All this Harris bomber guy, internet celebrity and confirmed millionaire. Hello. How doing 10 shots, 10 shots, 10 shots, 10 bots video now that Thew is not doing them. Look, I like a lager, okay? But I talk enough pish without being pished on the internet. So strange seeing you live. You've always been that voice that rambles about toys to me. Now I can be a very puffy red face that also talks about it to you. Yeah, their take on Pretenders and Headmasters, I think they could do it. And have I built up enough goodwill with Blokees? Should I message their PR people? What was the one I did recently? Oh, I did a drawing of Battle Beasts, if you remember. The old Battle Beasts. And I put it on Blue Sky, and I got a lot of really good responses from people being like, if Blokees did Battle Beasts, that would be the best thing ever. And I thought, it would be. I would buy all the Battle Beasts. You know? Enough time has passed. We'd be like, oh, no one really cared about Battle Beasts back in the day. But there's been a whole audience of people who have grown up looking at this stuff and going, oh, only came really, you know, it was based on Transformers, around Transformers in Japan, so I like it. And now they'd be fine. They'd be able to sell it. I'm sure they would. Yeah, sorry, I did start without you. I know I was meant to say no. Yeah, I'm ultimately, on a long enough timeline with the success they're having and the speed in which they're putting these toys out, Blokees will do every Transformer at some point. We're going to get Repugnus. We're going to get, I'm trying to think of other characters that we're going to get like Rack and Ruin and characters that we never would have thought we'd see, but, okay. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. One. Oh, alright. Can we take a guess as to who this might be? Are there any takers? Blokees Browning, yeah. Kiss players essentially would be good. We should do that as well. And one other Nautica toy. The Nautica fans are so greedy, man. They want more than one. It's like Longtooth. Having looked up after the Longtooth review and seeing, I was like, I didn't think there was another Longtooth, but the fact that there has only been one is crazy. And then you remember he's just a big walrus man who no one likes. Like, right, okay, that's fair enough. That's fair. I mean, that's fair. This is good for me. This is something I like. Me, Gavin. I like this. Again, anything 86 movie or even post 87 onwards, that is my jam. That is when I was growing up and when I found my love for Transformers. So Cyclonus, Scourge, Galvatron, all that patter is exactly my kind of thing. I love them dearly. They are as little children to me. Just over it completely going into hyperbole over how much I like them. But I do. I am a big fan. And you often find, you know, those characters that were there when you started. You know, I've got affection for the Autobot and Decepticon clones. I think I may be the only person that likes those. Yeah, just happens to be whenever they get you. Whenever the marketing machine finally grabs you. just cements love for certain characters for the rest of your life. You're 43, you know what I mean? Like 30 odd years later, you're still like, do you know who I like? Ugh. I like Punch Counter Punch. And everyone's like, nah, you don't. No one does. Oh, that's his. He's got. I see. Cyclonus has his own little pauldrons, little shoulder guys. That's good. And his forearms are in that dark purple, which I consider correct. May not be everyone's cup of tea. Not that you'll be able to tell under this harsh lighting, anyway. Get this backpack on. That is a peach. That's the best of the set so far. I am a little biased. But look at him. Look at her. That's good. Look at him. Look at the boy. Look at him with Scourge. Odd Scourge with no beard or moustache. Well, he's got a little chinny beard, but he's got no moustache, which again feels wrong. So another one of those, please, Blokees. Appreciate it. Yeah, we do want more of those. Blokees going to make a Rector eventually. Yep. Blokees could do the Headmaster slightly larger scale and do a wee Galaxy Toys the head. Exactly. Exactly. Hey Gav, what's your thought on 86 Devastator? I don't know. Don't know. I don't need it. I like it, but I don't need it. This year I got that Giant Legion Devastator, which is about the same price and is more in tune with what I'm after right now. Not for me, but I do get the excitement around it, for sure. Oh, come on, open up. Come on. Why are you being like this? There we go. Ugh. Next one. Oh, if anyone's asking a question and I miss it, please just repeat it and say hoy. Yeah, got to go. Great. Well, thank you, B. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it. To restart an age-old debate, Cyclonus made... Was Cyclonus made from Bombshell or Skywarp? I have to be diplomatic in how I say things. Oh, can you hear? I don't know if you can hear Toby. Someone has literally just rang my doorbell. My apologies. I will be back in 2 minutes. All right. Delivery for not even for me. So that's good. Don't know if you heard Toby going bananas. Yeah, he must have. Okay, let's build this next guy. Stop all this. Stop all the downloading. Okay, here we go. Whew. H. Bomber guy says, nice hoodie, thank you. It's for my company, my animation company. So, who's this? Who's this customer? Let's get them built. Do you have a preference in the chat for one or the other? Are you a sideswipe guy, or are you a sunstreaker fella? Ugh. Ugh. I came back just in time to see the viewership drop because I was away for 90 seconds. Which just goes to show, doesn't it, the fickle nature of this business. This business that I was once at the top of and now can't command silence for 90 seconds without losing it all. I remember, you know, changed days. Alright. Let's get his crotch on. G2 side swipe. Ugh. I think I'm with you on that one, Linshade. I think I like Sunstreaker's design is nicer, but I do prefer the colour scheme of side swipe. Let's go. Ugh. This is good. I like this. I like him already. Pop this guy. Jesus. I was tempted by the missing link Sunstreaker. I never had it as a kid, and I think that plays a large part in whether or not I want a missing link toy or not. But then again, the RC, you know, no one ever had that growing up, and it's great. I think it may very well be toy of the year so far. A wonderful thing. So sometimes a toy can just be good enough to surprise you, win you over. Does this go up the way or down the way? He's got little things poking up that way, doesn't he? Yeah. Ish. Maybe. Should that go the right? What way did that go? Yeah. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. The instructions. Let me have a look here. The instructions say... Oh, because he's... Right, okay. His rifle has a hole that you can then plug onto the backpack. So it can hold it on there. That's good. Accessory storage. Yes. And usually I just put them in the hands, but it's good to have the option. Isn't it good to have the option? Where is he? So there we go. Two buds. Having massive laughs together, no doubt, the second I turn my back. Put him over there. Ugh. Let's see here. I regularly put 90 seconds of silence in my videos as a test of loyalty. You used to put 120 in your old videos. G2 Sunstreaker. Yeah, no, we have never had that, have we? No. The Wolfman's got nards. What animation do you do, Gavin? Don't know if that's any of your business, but no, this is my friend. I'll put it the other way. My friend's animation company, Studio Mala, and I basically live in this hoodie because it's the most comfortable hoodie I've ever bought. And yeah, please check out their work. You know the old Knights of Guinevere pilot that everyone was going nuts for? They did work on it. And let me just... Okay, here we go. Next one. We're not looking at the card. I'm taking it out of the box, but I'm not looking at it. I think that's fair. Not looking at it. Going to open up the bag. Alright. Whoa, there we go. Oh, yes, the boy. Okay. Hopefully we can see how the only combination, I think, maybe of Transformers to have this navy dark blue and this pukey pea green. So it's kind of clear who we've got here. The vehicle ones, I don't know, the vehicle ones are so simple that I feel I'm messing them up, you know? It's like when you try and you get like a one-step changer and you can't quite figure out how it works because it's so simple. You're saying, no, not at all. Okay, so this guy's going this way on top of this. Is that correct? Like there? Ish. Oh, that's weird. Like being plugging things in, but sandwiching things in that way feels odd for a blocky. Okay. There we go. Push that up. Connect these. Oh, this is very cute. This is already very cute. I know everyone's a Swindle fan, but I'm always been a big proponent of Onslaught. There we go. This is called Onslaught Vehicle, of course. Okay, and then we've got 3 dark parts here, which of course are printed very small. My God, like the idea that you're supposed to understand, like these need to be, I don't know what you need to do, Blockies, but you need to figure this out because that is abhorrently small. And I would know a thing or two about that. Okay, here we go. Let me pull this up to the light for a second. I literally can't read that. That's too small, and those parts are too... Okay, light jet fire. I'm going to come back to it when I can actually read it in the light. The vehicles, man. We'll come back to them at the end, but who would have thought? Who would have thought they'd have caused us so much bother? Oh yeah, the Horde dragon up there. Yeah, he's a good boy. Oh yeah, we'll see. Owen, the Infinite Review, wrote huge chunks of things so Guinevere, so he appreciates the shout out. Yeah, Blocky should do all Mega Man, shouldn't they? They should do all the Mega Man guys. Blockies should do all the Mega Man guys. That's a good idea. Okay, next up. Best class size for Blockies is this. I much prefer this size class. Although that said, the Galaxy ones now, I don't know if it's because, I think I mentioned this in my video, it's maybe because of those Aldi figures that are coming out. I don't know if they're feeling they may have to change their proportions up a little, but the most recent Galaxy box was incredible. The change to the way that they're not quite as squat. I think this is, if you like those sort of cute squat proportions, you've got this kind of set now, and they don't need to do that for the Galaxy sets, and I hope that that's going to continue because I really do like the new Galaxy sets. But this cute little dumpy style is definitely the one I prefer. I just went right into this one, didn't even give anyone the opportunity. None of you know who this is. You know, this feels, you know, like I've kind of pulled the wool over your eyes a little bit. Not hard to do it. Not hard to do at all. But yeah, let's get this guy plugged in. Then we can take some pictures of it, you know. Ooh. Ooh. Chavo. You got any big Reflector fans in the house? It's a hard one. Who's your favourite Transformer? Oh, it's a Reflector. Right. Unless you're like mad into photography, I guess. I mean, you can be into any Transformer you like. I'm not going to judge you, but if you're like Reflector, I'll be like, alright. Alright. Well, hell mend you. Let's see now. Get this guy plugged in. Ugh. And then it's a hop, skip and a jump to putting on this backpack. This is a really simple one. This is like this is a very basic look and feel. But it works. Again, it's the form factor that helps it for sure, immeasurably. But yes, reflector. Sometimes you get, again, it seems to happen. You'll get a couple that are really in depth and have lots of bespoke pieces and feel really special, and then you'll get ones like this that are really simple, but are still cool. I still like them. You know? Owen Garrett's a mark for reflector. There you go. See, they do exist, little man. You've got your fan base. Okay. There's only 3 left after this. You believe that? I got a full AEW, got a full reflector recently. I gave them to my dad, who's into photography. See, that's it exactly. You into photography? This guy turns into a camera, and he goes. Your dad says, "I'm more than my hobby, AEW." You go, "Yeah, no, I know. It's just I thought that you'd like it." Well, I don't. All right. Alt mode reflector is definitely on the way. I wouldn't worry about that. That's definitely already been designed and made somewhere. Yeah, Kamen Rider's on the right. Lego use a white edge highlight on black parts in the instructions. That's all they have to do. And they will have won back my heart. I looked at the card. I'll be honest. I know who's next. So I can only apologise. Let's see. It's Is that you? You done? No, not even done. There we go. Okay. All right. This. A lot of people would be annoyed at the fact that you've got another Optimus Prime so quickly after the last sets. But this is a sort of see-through jelly Optimus Prime. And I think they know that you're going to be a bit annoyed, so they have these little coins. This one has Jetfire on it. There you go. You can put that into a vending machine and lose it. It's up to you. Yeah, we've had a lot of Optimus Primes, but that only stands to reason, doesn't it? Makes sense. Optimus Prime's the best one. He's the best Transformer. It would be silly not to make every box contain an Optimus Prime in some way, shape or form. There we go. Get this guy together and see what's happening. Oh. You know those people out there that don't like Optimus Prime? I.e. my wife. I find it very upsetting. She's like, "Oh, he's boring." He's not boring. He's the greatest of the Autobots. And he should be respected. But he is a pain in the arse to put together. I don't know if it's the kind of plastic, the see-through plastic, that makes it feel a little bit more rigid, I guess. But it's nice. The actual translucent, they always look so tasty to me. They look like little jellies. Yeah, I'm not going to get annoyed at the fact that we have a little see-through Optimus Prime. That would be crazy. Ugh. Let's see here. What's one character you hate for no apparent reason? I don't know if I dislike any Transformers really. I was thinking about this. I think it's just it's just situational, isn't it? Sometimes you're like, ugh. I couldn't give a shit about Mirage, for example. Couldn't care less. The new Cyberworld toys came out. And he's a hard one to find. I know he's out there somewhere, but I can't see him anywhere. I've seen reviews. Not interested. Don't care. And then watched the show, and he's like a funny little devious bastard. And I'm like, I want that Mirage, and that's all it takes, just to turn it around. What you see, it's just it's just context. Okay, so that's cool. Little Optimus here. There he is. That's Optimus Prime. He's the leader of the Autobots from the Transformers franchise. And he's put his little back thing in. Ah, I've been daft. I've put the shoulders on the wrong way. Ah, do you know what? Look, does that annoy you? Good. Not even changing it. We also get the Energon axe, which is a nice inclusion. Let's get that on. Ugh. There we go. That is good. Can't be a wee shiny Optimus Prime. There he is with larger shiny Optimus Prime. Yeah, good. I'm into them. There's him, and there's his little pal. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. You know all the things that you say on the internet, all that tar. I'll put his fist over there. The fist that's left over, I will swallow later, so there's no wastage. It all dissolves in my belly. Okay, 2 left, and then that's us. Dead Optimus Prime, I don't see the appeal, but I know some people like it. I don't. I think it's ghoulish and rude to want a depiction of Optimus Prime. I did get the Earthrise. I think, was it Earthrise? They did the Dead Optimus Prime only because that mould is so good that I wanted another one. And of course a Juggermorph in Blokees would be fantastic as well. Who's it you don't like here? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, there's stuff in here that's... Okay, here we go. This is exciting. We have the bag, and then there's this. And then then there's this. Well, isn't that exciting? Or worrying is that there's an obvious trailer, 2 parts of it on the outside of the bag. I hope the other parts are in here. That would be preferable. Let's find out. Yeah. Chop Shop. If he wasn't a little gremlin kind of guy, I can take or leave an Insecticon, I like them, don't love them. He becomes a little goblin. Excellent. He's in the show. Excellent. Cool. Buying you. I'm buying you. There's the other bits. You were all worried, weren't you? You were all, oh, will he have the bits or not? Oh, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I did have the bits. Okay. This is Optimus Prime's trailer. His famous trailer. Where does it go when he's not using it? It goes in a little white bag for an overweight Scotsman to open. So I'm going to just make some assumptions on how these wheels work. There's a little roller. Yes! I have so many rollers, and yet this excites me still. I enjoy roller a lot. Okay, let's put this trailer together. Okay. So we have these. That is going to be on this side. These are going to plug together. We're building a little Optimus Prime trailer. Week by week, you'll build your own Optimus Prime trailer. Well, I know. And what makes you think I'd be interested in something like that? This is good. I'm enjoying this. This is the best one. A box. This is the best one. Okay, and then we're put the hitch here. Oh, these little wheels are trying to get away from me. Not today. Jesus Christ. What is the orientation of this table, no matter which way I turn it, that's rolling away? What? That shouldn't be possible. And yet. And yet. Okay, so a little hitch here. That's just going to plug into the bottom. Ugh. This is great. This is good. So I have a little trailer. Close that up. And you can connect it onto... Let's see, how do you connect it onto the guy? How do you connect it onto the fucking guy? Oh, you can take this out. Okay. And you can stick roller underneath so you can pull the trailer. That's good. Shondo Gecko, just quickly, I want to just talk about that while we've got the stream on. So for many of you that don't know, in the 90s, Transformers, we got Generation 2, obviously around the world. In Scotland, there was a legal issue which meant that we couldn't get Transformers Generation 2. So for Scotland only, the Scottish market, it was different. So England, Wales, Northern Ireland, era, they all got Transformers Generation 2, but we got Juggermorph, which was a sort of updated, they changed the names, changed the colours and stuff, legally distinct, enough for them to do it. And that's what I grew up with, and we're starting to be in the process of bringing it back to prominence. Again, a very small niche thing, but I'm very excited about it, and there's going to be some very cool stuff in the next year around Juggermorph. So yeah, thank you for your interest, Shondo Gecko. It is real. Okay, so this is this. We have this. That's fine. But we also have this little Optimus Prime. In vehicle mode, Blokees, that I am going to figure out how it connects. Now, I understand that the repair bay works as well with this. Does that just come out? I can't remember how this was built. Does this just pull out? I'm worried about just ripping it apart, I think it does. I think it just comes out. It'd be good just to break it live on air, wouldn't it? Does that come out? It must do. Ah, it's that way. Right, okay. So, we'll open this guy up. Whoa. That's something to think about for later. And we can put these parts together. I might have to pull this guy apart in order to... Whoa. I pulled the wrong side of it off. That's good, isn't it? I'm just going to pull them apart. I can always rebuild them. We can rebuild them. We have all the time in the world. James Bond Blokees, man, that'd be good for you all you English types, wouldn't it? You'd all like that. Okay. That probably was a really long way to do something that was really simple, but that is what we do at TRDQ. We do more than we need to, all the time. Okay, so that plugs in there. Here we go, look. Little repair bay goes in here. It can fold down. Excellent. That's good, isn't it? I'm such a boring bastard. I'm like, that's good, isn't it? Yeah, sure. I'm like, fucking who cares? And we can connect the truck up to it as well, if we're into that kind of thing. Which we probably are. Don't see why we wouldn't be. Shit, did I lose those wheels? No, I didn't. Okay, here we go. Alright, close that up. And that little connector had a little sort of hook that went underneath. Oh, and you can, right, that's good. Man, they've really thought of everything with this. And you can plug that, wait a minute, where does that hook in? Oh, it hooks in to that part there. Oh yeah. That is good, folks. Eh? Is that good? Can we get some confirmation that this is good in the chat? That is incredible. It takes 2 toys to fit together to make it incredible. It was good, now it's incredible. Look at that. Love it. Because of that alone, that's the best one of the set so far. And we only have one left. And by process of elimination, it's the best boy. So there's a chance that we've got a special best boy or just a normal best boy. So we'll find out. About Care Bear Blokees, would love it. Would love it. Care Bears are fantastic. And still prevalent. When you go into like Forbidden Planet, there's always a ton of Care Bears. Although that said, just because there's a lot of them doesn't mean that they're popular. It probably means they're less popular if there's always tons of them. Blokees did make a Superman model kit, and that also similarly looks alright. Shock Blast Prime, hello! First all-time listener, first-time talker. Well, hello. I haven't done one of these in a long time. I don't know if this is any good. This could be very dull. But, is it the best boy? I've got a feeling that this... I looked at the card again because I couldn't contain my excitement. I think it's just a normal best boy. Yes, my dog Toby. Ugh. There's no such thing as, I guess, a standard or basic Galvatron, for he is fantastic. Yeah, there's like a special shiny one. This might be the shiny one. Yeah, I think it might be. Maybe. It's hard to tell without appropriate lighting and comparison. But yeah, let's just do it. Galvatron's my boy, you know. He was the baddie when I got into it. So, oh, look at that bespoke chest piece with the raised. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Ugh. Put his pants on the right way. Does he have a little arse? No. I thought they'd given him a little sort of a little indentation for his bum, which would have been very funny. I would have liked that. If anyone's going to have a little bum crack, it should be Galvatron. Little bespoke leg pieces as well. Very Galvatron-y leg pieces. It's good. Get the feet on him. Get the fucking feet on him. Ugh. Yeah, I think this is the shiny one. These guys, the thighs are very shiny. So it's the mildly special one. There's like an additional special one. There was a special Jetfire as well that has like missiles, and the special Galvatron has like a sword and a extra blast effect or something. We don't care. We didn't get it, alright? Couldn't care less, mate. Didn't even want it. Didn't even want it in the first place. This is shaping up lovely though. I fucking love Transformers, man. Do you ever get that? Do you ever just be like... It's very easy, because you go... It's just a company that want to sell you stuff, and Hasbro are a horrible company at times. But then, you remember that you love the Transformers. And that Galvatron is cool. Ugh. Hi John, how you doing? There we go. That's the metallic one. Yeah, there we go. See? Linshade knows what's up. They know a metallic Galvatron when they see one. think I've put this one on the wrong side. I have. He's got a little peg for his cannon. And I'll take those fists out there. Plug this in here. Ugh, come on you. Oh, this is fiddlier because it's a smaller... There we go. But yeah, it's nice to just build some models under the pressure of having, you know, some people watching you. It's an odd experience. I don't know if I'll replicate it, but it's good. It's good. There we go. Yes, man. Seems to have like these sort of white panel lines going on around them. So I don't know if it's meant to give this sort of power or electric effect, but it's very swish. Very nice. So the backpack piece there as well. Yeah, he's good. My first Commander class figure I ever bought was Magmatron, and I'm looking forward to getting them delivered. Is this Matter 75? Is it good? It looks great, but for something that's stopping me from pulling the trigger and buying one, I don't know what it is. I'm just like, Magmatron looks great, but I don't know. I need to get over this mental block that I have. You just finished the HT Blazing Gundam as well. Very cool. Like it. Yeah. Okay. Well, look. Well, that is all of them. I just need to finish off these two other ones that we haven't finished. The two vehicle mode ones, which again are the instructions are printed black on dark purple. So I'm going to have a quick look at those and figure out if it's salvageable for the stream, or if I'm just going to do it off stream. These really simple, basic toys that I could probably figure out, but I don't want to do that with people watching me either. You didn't know, did I arrive at the end? John, you kind of did. I don't know. I don't know if people want to see me struggle with these final two. But yeah, I'm going to just have a look at them. I'm just going to look at them right now. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's have a look at Onslaught. What are you saying, Onslaught? What's your deal, Onslaught? Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay. This could be it. This could work. This could work. No, I've already lost my train of thought. Okay. So that goes in there. These combine with these. Go, like, how did the stream go? Yeah, he just kind of stared at some children's toys. He didn't get it. You could tell. You could just tell he didn't get it. Don't you get the impression that he maybe used to be clever, but not anymore, certainly. No, I fucked this already. Ugh. Okay, here we go. I think we're motoring now. I think we're motor mastering now. Mastering the subtle art of putting together a child's toy. An excited flurry. Did I put this in upside down? Maybe. Maybe. Ah, because it's got a thing. Okay, right, that's fine. Okay. You know what? Fuck you. You think I can't do this? Ugh. Everyone's like, he'll never figure it out. And look at me now. Look who won in the end. A little Onslaught. That's actually very cool. This is a contender for best one. Look at those little. He's got the gun. That moves around. The little back part also moves independently. That's cool. Onslaught's the best one, man. There we go. Oh, hello, mate. Hiya, Primal. How's it going? Yeah, it's true. You could have watched a feature film in the time it took to put the 12 kids' toys together. I forgot to tell you, Gav, I got another piece from Jim Sorensen's collection. I got his Victorian box set. Jim Sorensen's done very well for himself out of the community, hasn't he, when it comes to selling his toys? Good on him. The Victorian box set's one I've always kind of... I got the other one, I can't remember the name of it. The Decepticon version. And it's very good. It made me want the Victorian, for sure. Black sleeves on a black background was an excellent Halloween choice. Yeah, you know, you got to stay spooky. I did want to use the TRDQ mat, but I put lots of shite on the table and I don't want to move it again, which I think is fair enough. Okay, let's see. Let's get this right up to the light so that these old eyes can see the truth. So that there is that way. And there's a little black thing that plugs in somewhere. Does that go in there? No. God, I'm such a fool. It's just because I can't see it. I literally can't see the piece. I'm going to leave it because I want to see it in the daylight and save some of my sanity. But yeah, so we're not going to do that. Fuck it. But we are going to pull in these little fellas. I want to hear some favourites from the set. Any of these jumping out at you? Any of these little guys make you feel alive, more alive than ever before? I've got a little sound wave. Look at that. Look at that little guy. Little reflector. Swandle. And of course, Onslaught. I like the Onslaught a lot. That's very good. I'm very into this Onslaught. I'm into them. That's going to be... Yeah, they're just little guys. Although remember, I am huge as well. Not the only one. Primal, thoughts on the new stuff? What new stuff? The new Blokees stuff or the new, in general, Transformer stuff? Cyclonus, yep, it's generally always Cyclonus, isn't it? He's great. He's a great little guy. And it's great to have Cyclonus, Scourge, and Galvatron together. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Ultimately, you've got a little Scourge and a little Galvatron and a Cyclonus. Yeah, I like it. Sideswipe and Jetfire, maybe even Reflector. Yeah. I'm looking forward to... I'm not a big Bruticus fan, but I do think they've done all the combiners really well, and I'm just excited to see where they go. It would be great to get a Defensor and ultimately the Seacons. That's what it's all leading to. Primal, the new Age of the Primes, the Studio Series, etc. Right, so toys and Transformers in general. I like them. I think they're very good. Studio Series 86 Megatron's fantastic. It's grown on me in a big way. And Age of the Primes is hit and miss for me. I like the weird stuff. The stuff that just turns into like a car or like a wee truck I'm not interested in. But then things like Onyx Prime, the Fallen, things like that have been really, really good toys. So it's hit and miss for me. I'm looking forward to the really weird stuff. That one with all the tentacles, that's good. Make it weird, make it interesting, make it unique. Then I'm happy, or happier, at the very least. Yeah, Blokees really won us over. I know, Ian McGar, I'm the same. You got Skywarp, Shandamian. Yeah, That's the good thing. There's a million characters now, so that's fine. Have they done a Springer or a Blur yet? I don't think so. They might have done Blur. Maybe that's in Galaxy though. It's like the slightly larger ones. I'm sure there's a Blur in there. But yeah, I'm into it. This was a good set. I hope that was interesting to watch them be builded. Even if it wasn't, it was good to chat to everyone. I don't know if I'll do this more. It was something I probably won't do this exact kind of stream again, if I'm honest. But until they send the next box, hopefully they do. But yeah, build streams maybe aren't exactly my forte. But yeah, I think I may do. I know there's you're more than served for Transformers based live streams every week. You don't need another one gumming up the works, really, do you? But yeah, well, look, yeah, you did come late. I'm sorry, Primal. That's it. 90 minutes, we're done. I want to say thank you to everyone who has spent time with me here tonight. That was really good fun. And let us know if you enjoyed it. Please do, and please leave a comment letting me know if you want more of this kind of stuff. Because it's fun. I think the more I do it, the more comfortable I want to get doing it. So, but yeah, but thank you everyone. You're all very nice in your own way. And I want to just say that we appreciate it. The little man. Oh, sorry, he was sleeping, but me and the little man, mwah, appreciate it. And we'll see you hopefully